Mommy, bonjour. Welcome you guys. You guys are in my favorite store. As you can see, this is a whole aisle of cosmetic. All right. How do we choose from these goodies? What do you look for? This is supposed to be black soap. We're gonna have a segment about that. You guys need to be very, very careful with the so-called black soap. I'm gonna buy one so we can discuss it further, because I want you guys to know exactly how I feel about the black soap. Okay, and they are not cheap, you guys. But some of these products are good, and some of the products you need to pay attention to the ingredients. Alright. My favorite body wash is this. And I always get this big size because I have my children and everyone in the house use this particular product for a body wash, and I will explain why this is my favorite. That's it. See you guys later. My favorite spot, ladies and gentlemen, the cosmetic aisle, and my favorite store, which I would not tell you where it's at. But as you can see, this cosmetic industry that we are embarked in is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Do you think they will be telling you the truth? I don't think so. However, a moment of truth with Kalita is gonna expose the truth. Okay? Let's walk around a little bit and you shall see some of the things that we have, in the cosmetic world that gears to color woman and Caucasian woman. Because guess what? The dollar is no color, it's green. So if you got the dollar, they want it. And if you're not informed, you will not do a well purchase. You will not be able to purchase your cosmetic that will be beneficial to your skin tone or your skin complexion. Mommy, bonjour. Stay tuned, you guys. I have a guest here, my one and only beautiful chocolate daughter.
Hello, I'm Crystal.
She's kind of shy. I don't know why. She make me sick sometimes. But anyway, I had to beg to get her to sit on this red couch. Today we're going to talk about skin condition. About 2 years ago, I had a massive breakout. And this massive breakout, my skin was literally infested with blistered, and I'm talking about purple looking blistered. And it not only did it destroy the appearance of my skin, it also was attacking my self-esteem, how I felt, how I looked, and how I carry on within myself. So we want to talk base about the cosmetic industry and the lies and all the pretense and the pretty package that they create for us so that we can buy these products. I'm not saying cosmetic was the cause of my skin issue. Till now, I was diagnosed with something they call Lynch planus. Doctors have no reason for this skin condition. They claim that it's a skin condition that I had, that was asleep, that apparently I ate something or I touched something or I used something that kind of flared the skin up. I'm gonna add some pictures in the video so you guys can see how my skin looked. My skin was literally, when I tell you, I was sore, swollen all over. I mean, it was a year of hell. And I carried it with grace. And I walked around with grace, but inside it was killing me. And so my number one fan, my number one motivator was my daughter at that time. And so we decided to tag team this together. She's gonna give you her opinion, as an individual, and I'm gonna give you my opinion as an individual and as a professional that work in the cosmetic industry. Okay. First, it took a lot of research and it took a lot of support from my friends and family that was sent me motivated videos for me to look, to boost my spirit back up. And I received a video from a friend of mine that said, I need you to look at this video. And this young woman is a friend of mine in Facebook now. And I'm gonna share and tag her, because I think all of us, especially color skin, colored people, especially colored people, I think it's she's a person that we should follow because her page is very informative and she gives on point, and when I say on point information about the problem that I had and money I was spending from skin specialists. Doctors couldn't tell me what was wrong with me. I was on prednisone, like 200-300 pills a month. I was taking 13-14 pills a day to deflame my skin. So when I tell you it was hell on earth for me, it was hell on earth. And when I finally watched her video and how she exposed her skin, and I felt like I wasn't alone. And right now I'm talking about it, I feel like I wanted to cry. I want to cry because it's that emotional for me. And at that time, I didn't know how emotional it was until I'm done with the phase, with the problem. And now I'm like in a healing process, and I'm researching, I'm looking for products that promote healthy skin without the toxic ingredients in them. And she talks about that as well. So I don't want to talk about what she talked about because she's the best and the only one that can describe the problem and the issue and how to attack it. Well, number one advice that I took from her was eating habit. I'm not a complete vegan, but I have eliminated a certain meat out of my life. I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork. I dip and dab in it, but I don't eat it the way I used to. And so it kind of, and I see the big difference. I see the difference with my skin. I see the difference with my digestive system, and I watch the products I use. Now, this is a product that I come across, that I use, that I found that's not harsh to the skin. That's really, it has no, I don't care. I really like this product. So since it's a positive opinion about this product, I want you guys to see it. This is a body wash. I use it for my face. I use it for my hair. I mix my own soap oil with this product, which we would discuss later on in the video. This product here is one of the best products. It's not cheap. I got this at Whole Foods. It's really, really expensive. But I don't care because as you can see, if the camera zoom in, you will see my face and my arm. Those of you that remember how bad my arms and my palms were with my skin condition, it helps completely to heal my skin off. And we have the black soap. This is my daughter's section. And then we have the oil. I don't want to promote a particular brand. I have a particular brand that I like, but I have a natural almond oil that I use for my skin, and a natural avocado oil that I use, and then a natural shea butter oil that I use. All of these products, I use them in an even consistency with other natural ingredients like tea tree, peppermint, and lavender. You name it. Whatever I research, the natural oil, if I like what I read or based on my research, then I create a concussion, a lotion for that particular problem that I have. Right now, lavender is the thing for me. That's all I use. I don't even use vitamin E anymore. I use lavender oil in my skin. I mix it with avocado or almond oil or shea butter. It depends on the day of the time. If I'm going to bed, I mix it with shea butter because it's a hydration to hydrate my skin. And it also helps control pimples. It helps control comedone, which is commonly known as blackhead. And I'm loving my skin right now. I'm really, really loving my skin. Hopefully this video give you guys a little insight of how to shop around for product. The first thing you need to do is look at the ingredients. If the words can't be pronounced, honey, most likely it's a chemical. If you can't pronounce the words and you don't know the words, research it, Google it, go on the computer, find out what word it is, what's the side effect before you put that product in your face. Some of you are vegans and you're going around using face cream. I can name a few, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be sued. But the majority of these face cream are pork fat. So you might as well eat the pig, baby, if you're using pork fat. Because your skin have what? Pores in it. So whatever you put in your skin will observe it and it will go right through your bloodstream. So be careful what you use. I rather use oil and use the oil to hydrate my skin. It depends on what I'm looking for, especially in the natural oil section. I'd rather use that than to use a cream base, because what the first thing you need to know is what is creating this cream base. All right, I'm gonna turn over to my daughter, let her talk to you about her skin condition and how I came to the rescue, how mommy saved her. Go ahead.
So annoying. But I'd say like what? It was probably like 2 years ago. I used like an African soap. It wasn't.
It wasn't this. It was just a
I think it
example.
was like it was a Shea Moisture African soap. I remember. I should have.
Which was this color.
No, it wasn't this color. It was.
Yeah,
It was like this color.
It was like this color.
Yeah.
I remember it was black, to the point I told you, no, African soap is not really black. It's just the name black. Yeah, it was
I don't
a color
know.
like that.
Maybe it
yeah.
was. But I know it was from Shea Moisture. I should have sued them because, bro, so like I remember African soap was really trending online, and I've always had good skin since like high school. I've never really had a problem with skin. I've never really had acne. Like I've always been great with skin. Like I never really had to do anything, but I just got a job and I seen African soap, so I'm like, oh, I'm a good skin.
And she knew it all. Mommy didn't
Whatever.
know nothing.
Okay, can you stop? Like, did I interrupt you? But so I used it and like it felt really dry after. But I'm just like, my face is super clean. Like that's what I was thinking. I'm so dumb. But probably in like 2 days, I woke up and I had black scales all over my face like this. It was like disgusting. I looked like a reptile. And then it peeled off, and then I had discoloration all over my face, and it was awful. And then on top of that, like I started having acne problems, and I've never had acne problems, so I didn't know how to deal with that. I had under the skin acne, which was awful, and then all of the acne was leaving discoloration, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I was looking for like soaps and cleansers and exfoliators, and for 2 years, and it was awful. And like I would think my skin would get better, and then it would get worse. And then I don't want to use bleaching creams on the dark spot, because then I'll just look like a checkerboard. And I was like not with it. But my mom eventually, she started like playing with oils, and like she's a cosmetology teacher, so she knows about this stuff. So I should have listened, but you know, like I was young with money, so I didn't want to listen.
Oh, that sounds music to my ear. She finally admit I was right. Lord.
Can
Yeah, go ahead.
rude. Anyways, so these oils were like helping me with my skin, like hydrating my skin. They were getting rid of the discoloration. And then like one day, like she like made a special cleanser for me, but then one day I just used this like by itself. She was like, no, just use this by itself. And within like my skin was excessively dry. Like my whole face was white with cracks. Like you seen cracks all over my face. It was disgusting. There will be no pictures inserted because all the pictures have been deleted. So yeah, but
She's vain.
it's not vain. It's just like, no, I'm gonna be famous. I don't need people to see that. But yeah, I used this soap, and this soap cleared my skin within like 5 days. Like skin problems that I was dealing with for like 2 years on top of the oils. And it was honestly, it was amazing. Like this is like my holy grail. This is the only thing I use. I don't exfoliate my face. I don't do none of that garbage. I just wash my face with this, and then I just like put a moisturizer on, like a no fragrance moisturizer.
The oil her mama made.
Yeah, and that's all.
Let me elaborate a little bit further. What she's not telling you is, where you going? Sit down.
I was done.
No, you're not done.
Wait,
You
I'm
sit
not
down.
done?
No.
Oh.
What she's not telling you is when I saw the black soap box in the bathroom, I said, Crystal, do you know bar soap carry bacteria from using it over and over again? Why are you using this? Because she really, when she said she never had any skin problems, she's not lying. We never had skin problem. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but you know, she came out of me and I have the perfect skin, might I say, and she got the perfect skin as well. She inherited the perfect skin from me. So when I tell you she had
I
not
inherited from Jesus, okay? Jesus cleared my skin.
She
Thank you.
she never really had any problem. And so when I told her this, I said, Krista, this soap is fake. Black soap is not really black soap. Black soap It's called black soap, but in Africa, the soap is made with natural ingredients. It's more like a oily looking, brownish looking color. And don't mistake, I'm not saying this is the correct one now, because I don't trust any of these black soap in these cosmetic stores. A lot of time it's not from Africa for real. And if it's not an African friend that came from Africa and bought your black soap, put it in the trash. Don't use it. It has chemicals in them. But she didn't listen. Like she said, she didn't listen. And throughout the 2 years, I just noticed that my daughter started wearing a lot of makeup. But I really didn't pay attention, so I really didn't know. Until one day when I'm like, oh, you know, what's going on with your face? And she broke down and she told me, and then I'm like, oh, okay. So I went to the store. I had already been experienced with oil. I went to the store and I invested like close to $300 worth of oils. And so I started mixing different products, and I needed to remove these layers. Like she said, she had cracks and she had like different black spots all over, and I needed to even out her tone. And how I end up knowing how to even out tone is because my skin was like in different skins of black. I literally, from my pimples and blistered, purple blistered, turned to black spot. So I had to learn natural way to, you know, lighten my skin, because the doctors, I was buying like 6-inch tube for like $75, $80 to bleach my skin, and I was always you know, proud of my black skin. I always
like,
love, yeah.
You know, when that stuff happens, it really takes a hit off of your self-esteem, because it's like, you know, especially since I've never dealt with skin problems, like especially in high school, like I never really had to wear makeup or anything. And it's like, I'm like more of like on the tomboy side, so I didn't even know how to do it. The only thing I knew how to do was my eyebrows, but I learned how to do my makeup really well because I had to cover these things up, because it made me feel so bad. Like I didn't even want to, like, I went out, she forced me to go outside without makeup one day, and it was awful. Like I didn't even want to look up from the floor, and I had my hoodie on because I just felt like a monster, because I felt like I looked like a monster. I did.
Well, my problem is I needed to help her fix her skin, but I needed her to overcome the feeling of feeling ugly, because at one point she didn't, like she said, she was wearing hoodie all the time. She didn't never look, you know, lift her head up, and not today, honey, not my baby. No, you gonna lift your head up and you going to embrace your skin, because mommy's gonna bring it back. Mommy is good like that. So I don't sell oil. This video is not for me to promote no product. I'm not a chemist. However, what I'm trying to inform you guys is I did my homework. I researched so I could do better. I researched and I made sure that I know what products work for my skin. I need you guys to research before you buy that pretty package. Oh, this is cute. Everybody's using it. Stop right there. Before you use something because everybody is using it, and what happened to my daughter happened to you, or the sickness that I had happened to you, research the product you buy.
And drugstore cleansers, they don't do anything.
They lies.
Not even Cetaphil or none of that stuff. Like, this is the only thing I use, honestly.
This is the only thing my boys, my daughter, and I use in the house. We don't have nothing else. This is it. This is it. And when I tell you this is a miracle soap wash for us. It cleans us, it moisturizes us, and when we're using dehydration lotion, this is the dehydration
lotion. This don't moisturize us. This will make you dry. You gotta moisturize after because it has tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is very strong.
No, actually, so this one here.
Tea tree oil, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, this one has a tea tree oil. This one has tea tree oil.
What do you mean by
some of them have lavender. Some of them have lavender, some of them have castor oil. It really depends on what you want. The tea tree oil was the best for us.
This guy who made this, Dr. Brownies, whatever, he has like a line of these soaps, and it's like, you know, look up what you need and what you feel like would be best for your skin and pick out from his collection, because I mean, it's amazing.
It is.
And one thing about this is, you know, you gotta dilute it. I mean, on the bottle, all over the bottle, it literally tells you to dilute it because it's very strong. So I usually put a little bit of soap, goes a long way. Yeah. I put a little bit of soap and a lot of water. And
she's taking over Moment of Truth, you all. And she didn't even want to do it. I had to bribe her. But anyhow, we love you guys, and you know what my memo is. You know better, you do better. Don't pay money to screw yourself up. Don't pay money to destroy your skin. What happened to my daughter was an accident. She literally went to a store, bought a product that destroyed her skin, her
Shea
face.
Moisture is lucky that I was going through so much, because if I wasn't, I would have sued.
You know, but with me, it was literally a sickness. And Coach Kelly, I love you. I shout out to you. You know, everybody, please go to her Facebook. I literally, she ain't paying me for this. I haven't met her face to face, but I'm telling you, she helped me a lot. She really helped me with my self-esteem. There was a point in time I removed every mirror out of the house because I couldn't stand to see my skin. First of all, the medication the doctor had me on blew me up. Whew, blew me up, and I'm still fighting with the freaking weight that I gained. And my God, my skin was a nightmare. But when I watched her video, how she exposed her skin, and I'm looking at her, and it was as if it was my skin that I was looking at. I love this queen. I love you, Coach Kelly. I love you, love you, love you. And continue doing the great job that you do. If no one told you, Kalita in Miami appreciate you. Miami, bonjour. Love you guys. Know better, you do better.